Me the make, model, and the year of your bike, please.
Yeah, it's a 2015 Triumph Explorer1200.
Okay. How long you been riding? What is this bike number for you?
I've been riding for probably a little over 20 years.
Okay.
Started on sport bikes, Ninjas, for 10 years, and then decided I wanted to be comfortable when I ride. So this was my second bike.
Okay. Is this the only bike you have right now?
No, I have this, and I've recently picked up a Yamaha R1M 700.
Did you buy this new, used, or what?
No, I'm the second owner.
Okay.
The first owner bought it new, did a custom paint job, and did a whole Star Wars theme on it.
Okay.
And then...
How many miles did it have when you got it?
4,000.
And how many miles does it have now?
I think it's got 28,000 now.
Ah, okay. And what is your riding style like? Highways, streets, what do you like?
I prefer anything that's unpaved.
You think that's unpaved?
The
okay.
dirt, the gravel.
So you really, so you really use this bike for what it's meant for.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of people buy these and they're just like, just like the comfort feeling, but they still like to be on the highways, because of straight bars and all that. You know what I mean?
No, it's great on the highway, but I've done both the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast BDRs.
Oh, wow.
On this bike.
Okay.
But it is a lot of bike for some of those routes.
I see you promoting something.
Yeah.
Tell us about your event.
Sure. I ride with an organization called Rally for Rangers.
Okay.
And what we do is we recruit volunteers like myself.
Okay.
To raise money to purchase gear and new motorcycles for park rangers around the world.
I was going to ask you, rangers meaning park rangers?
Yep, park rangers.
Okay.
Okay.
Were you a park ranger yourself?
I was not. No,
okay.
I was not.
Family member or some association or what?
A fellow rider here that lives in Poolesville is a national park ranger, is one of the co-founders of this group.
Oh, okay.
Tom Medema.
Okay.
And he got me involved.
Okay.
So this year, this November, will be my second time returning to Bhutan.
Oh, wow.
To deliver bikes. So I'm currently in the process of trying to raise money to fund one of the bikes.
Is it for Bhutan? What type of a bike are you going to take over there?
We're delivering them 15 brand new Royal Enfield Himalayans.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because you're doing the Himalayas because in Bhutan they'll be easier to service them.
Correct.
Since they're Indian brand.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we normally try and get whatever is they have the country has the best infrastructure to
support
service, get parts and things like
Very
that.
Very good.
So.
What type of bike are you taking for them over there? I know the brand is that, but what model are you taking?
Oh, it'll be what I've been told is it'll be the new Himalayan 450s.
Is that the one that's the most useful for them in that terrain over there?
Yeah, it's like a Royal Enfield's version of a Himalaya.
What price
bike.
range does a 450 come in? What price range is a 450 in?
I think here in the States they're about $5,000.
Okay, so is it easier and cheaper for you to buy them here and then transport it, or do you do it?
We purchase them in country.
You do, okay.
Yeah.
So you just raise the money here?
We raise the money, the organization finds a local supplier and purchases them there.
Over there?
We'll arrive in country, we prep the bikes and we get them all ready, and then we ride them for about 10 days across country.
Oh, before you hand them over?
Before we hand them over.
And then you give them to park rangers over there?
Yep, at the very end we'll have a ceremony where we actually meet the park ranger who gets the bike that we're riding.
Okay.
And we place the keys in their hands.
Awesome. And how many park rangers do they have over there? Is it like a big thing like the US? Because I don't know. I want users to understand.
Yeah. So one of the biggest national parks there is Jingmei Dorje National Park.
Okay.
Which is in terms of area is the same size as Glacier National Park here in the U.S.
Okay.
For Glacier National Park, during the off season, they typically have about 150 park rangers.
Okay.
During peak season, that grows to between 200 250 park rangers.
Okay.
This park in Bhutan, not only is they have the same amount of area, but they're in the Himalayas, so they have the elevations. They have 4 park rangers for the entire park. And they have, when we visited them 2 years ago, they had one vehicle to share between all 4 park rangers.
So basically, you're only taking like 4 bikes or 3 bikes just for them? Or?
No, we're taking 15 bikes. So there'll be 15 bikes we did delivered in 2022.
Okay.
We're delivering 15 bikes this year.
So who's going to be the rest of the people if there's only 4 park rangers there?
Well, there's various parks around the country, so that's just one of their parks.
That's the main one.
Yeah.
That's the main one. Okay.
When we travel through country, we'll stop at the various parks, talk to the park rangers.
Okay.
And learn about the complications of
managing a park and
areas,
exactly, they obviously Bhutan, except for the Bhutani royal family, everybody else doesn't have money over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're supporting them in that respect.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really good cause.
Yep.
And
the organization is based out of started in Mongolia, so they do Mongolia every year, and they just came back. This was their 10th anniversary this year of doing in Mongolia.
Something very nice. It's always very appreciative somebody going out of the way to do something like that in another country.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's an amazing trip, and it's definitely
you're like an ambassador for us over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
the way I look at it.
Yeah, it's definitely a life-changing trip to be able to combine motorcycle riding with doing something like that and seeing an amazing part of the world,
and also seeing the effects of once you give them the bike, how they're handling it, and they're probably able to perform their duties a lot better.
Yeah.
Because they can be a lot more mobile and cover a lot bigger distances.
One of the stories that really kind of hit home for me was one of the rangers in Mongolia. For him to go out and do his patrol, his regular patrol, he would either do it on foot or horseback. It would take him 3 months that he was out and about. In a video, a documentary that they did, they talked to this ranger's family, and they said since delivering him the motorcycle, he can now do that in 3 weeks. So being able to understand, this not only makes his work easier, but he's now got all that more time with his family.
Good. Good.
So it's a great
cause.
organization to be part of.
Good. Well, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.